Hello friends, welcome you all in Seva Samajik Vikas Sanstha Satara. Friends, in our today's English session, we are going to discuss about the sentence improvement. So let's continue with our topic. Here on the screen, you are able to see the question. Which of the phrase or word from the option A, B, C, D given below each sentence should replace the phrase printed in the bold letters? To make the sentence grammatically correct, if the sentence is correct as it is, then the mark E means answer E will be the correct and means if there is no correction is required. Now let's see the first example. This is the house that Jack built. Now this is the sentence of example of complex sentence and where this is the house is the main clause and the subordinating clause that Jack built. So this information is about the house. Okay. So here there is no need to use it. See the options given here that Jack is building it. No. Which Jack built it. So we are when we are talking about the house, then why which conjunction can be used? So that is wrong. Whom Jack built? So that is also wrong. That Jack built. So this is about the house and that is the correct answer here. Then, in no way do I agree with what you are saying. In no way do I agree. It means that I'm not at all agree with you in any way. So the sentence is a negative one. In no way means I'm not agree with you on any point. That is the meaning of the sentence. And this is absolutely correct. So no improvement is required. Now here the next example is not only would you be learning grammar, but you shall also put it into practice. Now here comparison is made between learning grammar and putting it into the practice. Okay. So see the option not only will you learn grammar, but you shall also put it into the practice. So here, as in the second part of the sentence, simple future tense is there. So in this part also, we need to use instead of would, we need to use here well. And you be learning. So that is wrong. So not only will you learn grammar, but also you will also put it into the practice. So option A is correct here. Next one. If you notice any faulty office equipment or hazard, please report them to your supervisors, whom will notify the management. Whom will notify the management? This phrase is a bold one here. It means you have to consider whether it is correct or not, and if it is there is mistake, then you need to find out. Now see here options given here. Which will notify the management? Whom will notify the management? Who will notify the management? And they will notify the management or no uh, replacement is required. But you are able to understand that replacement is needed here. So when we are talking about these supervisors to your supervisor, so whom will notify instead of here we need to use who will notify the management. So whom is wrong here. So who will notify means option C is correct here. The most suitable phrase here to replace this highlighted phrase is that who will notify the management. Next example. The water had been running for 5 minutes before she turned it off. Okay, and the highlighted part is had been running. The means the sentence tense, if you will observe, then it is past perfect continuous tense. It is the water had been running, and so there is no change is required in the sentence. So it is absolutely correct. Next one, see here. We are looking forward to the movie. We are looking forward to the movie. Have saw the trailer last week. And the options are with saw the trailer last week, having seen the trailer last week, while seeing the trailer last week, or having seen the trailer last week. When you will see this, what you are able to understand that we are looking forward to the movie, and now here conjunction must be used. Have saw the trailer instead of while seeing the trailer last week. We are looking forward to the movie while seeing the trailer last week. Now let's see here on the screen. Although of praise, Mr. Trump never formally nominated Mr. McAllen to run the agency. Now, here highlighted part is although of the phrase. So, friends, we never use of although, of with although. So, here although of is used in this phrase, and that is the error. So, we need to remove it. Now, here, see the options given here. Despite of the phrase, whether the phrase, despite the praise, although the praised, and no replacement. So, despite the praise, Mr. Trump never formally nominated dash dash to run the agency. So, option C is correct here. Next, yesterday, ahead of Diwali, the union government announced the non-productive linked bonus ad hoc equivalent to 30 days of emolument for the according year 2018-19. Now for this highlighted part, options are government announces the, government has announced the, okay, then the government announced the, and government is announced the. Now as the sentence yesterday, past tense, so simple past tense it is. So government, option C here, the government announced, it is the simple past tense, the non-productive linked bonus. So option C is correct here. Two playwrights work in a close collaboration with each other on script. Now highlighted part is in close collaboration. In close collaboration, and then the another option is on a close collaborating, on close collaborate, in a close collaboration, or no replacement. The two playwrights work in what? So here collaborating, instead of we need to use its noun form, so collaboration. So in close collaboration should be the answer, and therefore option D is correct here. Next, if UK will agree to the provision of e-commerce, it will mean it wouldn't be allowed to impose data privatization rule on industries looking to do business in UK. Now here color parties will agree to the. So the option can be will agree to the instead of agree to the, agrees to the, shall agrees, will agrees to the, or no replacement. Here if something is happen in a future, for that we are calling. So that if part must be in a simple present tense, then that another means remaining part where there we can use simple future tense. So here we need to use in a simple present tense. If UK is singular, so agree we need to use here S with agree. So if UK agrees to the provision of e-commerce, so option B is correct here. Next one. US Customs and Border Protection said this week that arrests at the US Mexico border fall in September for the fourth month in the row. So border fall in, that is a means colored part or highlighted part. Instead of border fell in, border falled in, border falling in, and border has fell in or no replacement. So here first option is correct, that is a border fell in. Why it is correct? As the sentence is in indirect speech, and therefore with indirect speech we need to change the verb. So fell should be placed as a fall. Okay, and therefore so fell should be there instead of fall, and option A is correct here. Next one. The plastic ban introduced by the municipality has been total failure as there has been no reducing in the usage of poly bags. Now color parties has been no reducing. Okay, so uh, instead of that is no reduce or has been no reduction, has been no reduced, and is not any reduce. Actually here means we need to replace that highlighted part, and instead of has been to reducing, has been no reduction must be there, no reducing instead of that no reduction, reducing instead of we need to use here noun form reduction. Then as per directives, the retail prices of both petrol and diesel is revising on daily basis. So is revising these prices, plural form it is of petrol and diesel. So, as per the directives, the retail prices of both diesel and petrol. So, what it is going to happen? Simple future tense we need, and therefore, instead of is revising, we need to use here option C. Will be revised. Next one, we got everything ready for all of them long before they arrived. We got is a color part, and instead of that, the options are given here. We had got past perfect, present perfect, then have been got, we are getting. So these options are given. But as you are able to see, the sentence is in a perfect past tense. So we had got, it must be there instead of we got. Option A. Then, if we still have some farm equipment that hasn't been used since my grandfather died, hasn't been used. So, this is the correct one here, and there is no replacement is required. Option E is correct. Next one. Every officer and every resident of this village is determined to do their best to go get better ranking in sanitation index. Now here, to do their best, that is a highlighted part. So to do their best, wrong, it is there is used here. To do its best, so this is also wrong. Now we are talking about every resident, so we must consider them as a singular one. Each, every, when we are using it, we must consider it as a singular. So to do his best, option C is correct here. So in this way, friends, we had discussed how we can improve our sentence. So that's all for the day. Have a good day to everyone. Thank you very much for being with me. Have a good day.